Today I'd like to do a demonstration for you about a shading technique we're going to be using in our Drawing 1 class, and it's called Scumbling. S-C-U-M-B-L-I-N-G. Scumbling is actually a painting technique, painting term, and it is what you do when you take paint and you work it into the surface of the canvas in multiple directions. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing with our graphite. It is a shading technique, and when you were younger, when I was younger, and we would have coloring books or we would color, we would think we were shading, we would do something that looked very linear, and we'd do it pretty quickly, and we felt like as long as we were staying in the lines, that was a good thing. And maybe something like this, maybe a little closer together, okay? But what happens when you do that is that you get two things. One, you can see the direction of your marks very clearly. I can see all of the directions of those marks. And the other thing is I get these darkened areas of overlap. And I don't want to show either direction or overlap. I want to avoid both of those things. And the way I'm going to do that is to start with a very soft pressure, and I get a soft pressure by holding back on my pencil. When we write up here. This is what I call the death grip on the pencil. I don't want you to do that. I want you to hold back on your pencil a little bit, and this will prevent too much pressure. And then you're going to work your shading in multiple directions, as I was saying earlier. And you will have some overlap, and you can use some figure 8 motions, some straight motions. But by going in multiple directions kind of simultaneously, and I'm not working very quickly, I'm not working very fast, and I am controlling the pressure, you can see I'm getting a fairly even shading. And if I ease up on the pressure even more, I will get a lighter value. And I can always get darker. I can always go and add a second layer. And or I can always pull my hand down a little bit and press a little bit harder, get a little more pressure. So getting darker is not a problem. Getting lighter is sometimes a little bit more challenging to ease up on that pressure. This is the shading technique I want you to use in drawing, in our drawing class. I want you to avoid I don't want you to use your finger to shade, ever. I feel like that just has the tendency of looking very dirty and messy and smudged. And I don't want you to shade in graphite by using the blending stump, the rolled up paper tool that came in your kit. We're going to reserve that for charcoal shading. I want you to control your values that you get on the page by just controlling the graphite. And it is a little more tedious than other methods of shading. Takes a little bit longer, but it will give you a more gradual transition in value. Now, there are reasons to have hard edges, and we will come across those, but typically once you have that hard edge, you're going to be shading away from it, okay, to create what's called a soft edge, okay? So hard edge, soft edge, scumbling. Thank you.